a city where memories are currency, Kael Voss no longer remembers his own truth. Fragments of a forgotten past tear through his mind, revealing a face he cannot place. From the shadows, Lyra Kane watches, tracking the signal that should never have returned. Drawn by something buried deep within Kael, follows a path he doesn't understand. A door opens to a past he erased, and a truth waiting to be uncovered. Lyra makes her move, torn between duty and something she refuses to feel. Inside the ruins, the machines awaken, reacting to the man who built them. A message from himself reveals the unthinkable. Kael chose to forget everything. Lyra arrives, watching silently as the past she buried begins to resurface. Face to face, the truth cuts deep. Kael erased himself, and she let it happen. Every step closer, Kael feels the truth tightening like a noose around him. Her face sparks recognition, but the memories refuse to fully return. Lyra raises her hand power in her grasp, hesitation buried beneath control. Kael searches the ruins, chasing answers hidden inside the machines he built. Behind cold eyes, Lyra fights a past she was never meant to remember. With one touch, the system flickers back to life, dragging buried secrets with it. Data floods the room, and with it, pieces of a truth too dangerous to hold. For a moment, Lyra reaches out, but some distances can never be crossed. Kael pulls away, instinct screaming louder than the fragments of trust he's lost. The truth shatters everything. Kael didn't just build the system. He became its worst victim. The weight of truth presses in, and Kael begins to unravel under its gravity. Lyra speaks cold logic, but even she can't silence what's breaking beneath it. Rage ignites in Kael because some truths don't heal. They destroy. Lyra turns away, hiding cracks in a mask built to never fail. Enemies forced together, they choose survival over trust in a collapsing world. Kael reconnects to the system, risking everything to see what he erased. Lyra watches closely, knowing this path leads somewhere neither can return from. The machine awakens violently, as if rejecting the man who created it. Inside the void, Kael drifts through memories that no longer belong to him. A glimpse of betrayal surfaces, revealing a bond once strong, now completely broken. The truth tears through him, and Kael realizes some memories were buried for a reason. Outside the machine, Lyra watches, knowing she cannot stop what's already begun. The system spirals out of control, rejecting the past it was built to erase. Kael breaks free, gasping, but the truth follows him back into reality. Betrayal hits. Lyra didn't just watch. She helped erase him. Lyra holds his gaze, silent as guilt flickers beneath her perfect control. Kael steps back, the distance between them now deeper than memory itself. For a fleeting second, Lyra reaches out, but some damage cannot be undone. Above them, the city begins to fracture as erased minds start to collapse. Kael watches the chaos unfold, realizing the system is no longer under control. Lyra reveals the truth: the system is failing, and every erased mind is breaking with it. Kael turns back, no longer running, ready to face what he created. Side by side, they move forward, bound by a past neither can escape. Through relentless rain, silence grows heavier than anything left unsaid between them. Kael confronts her because betrayal cuts deeper when it comes from someone you trusted. Lyra stands firm, but the cracks in her control are impossible to hide now. Kael turns away again, but this time there's no escape from the truth. Lyra follows not as an agent, but as someone who still hasn't let go. Beneath the city, the entrance to the core waits, dark, silent, inevitable. Together they step into the unknown, where every answer comes with a cost. Deep underground, every step echoes like a warning they're too late to hear. Kael leads through darkness, guided only by the faint pulse of what remains. Behind him, Lyra follows, her loyalty shifting with every step forward. The machinery reveals itself massive, alive, and built on stolen memories. At the center, the core pulses like a heart that never should have existed. Kael approaches slowly, knowing this is where everything finally ends. Lyra watches him, torn between stopping him or letting the truth surface. The system reacts instantly, recognizing its creator as both key and threat. For a moment, Kael hesitates, because some choices destroy more than they save. There's no turning back now. The next decision will decide the fate of everything. The core awakens before him, recognizing Kael as the architect of its existence. Lyra pleads for control, but Kael chooses truth over the illusion they built. The system erupts to life, unleashing a storm of memories long buried. At last, Kael sees it clearly. He erased himself to stop Lyra's control. For the first time, Lyra breaks her control, shattering under the weight of truth. Faced with everything, Kael must choose: save the world or set it free. He makes the choice and triggers a reset that cannot be undone. Across the city, the lights die, control collapsing into silence. Memories return, and with them, truths no one was ever meant to face. Lyra stands alone, watching the system fall, and everything she protected vanish. Kael fades, his purpose fulfilled, sacrificing himself so the world can finally remember. As dawn rises, Lyra lets go, and a broken world begins again without control.